Hello, and welcome back into the Transformation series as we recap day number 132 here in the Transformation. Before we get into all of that though, hello, welcome into the channel. My name is Ian. I'm going to be going through everything in my day-to-days in terms of weigh-ins, measurements, nutrition, workouts, all of the above when it comes to a weight loss transformation. So whether you're starting one on your own or just interested by the topic, thank you so much for joining me, and let's jump straight into things. So today, like I said, day 132, we are recapping Thursday, that is May 15th, 2025, and good day. Interesting day. The weather is still kind of crappy out. Not able to go for a late night little cardio today, but we did that earlier, so happy to get right into that. But starting off the day, as always, when we woke up still sleeping in a bit. Woke up at 10:30 this morning, and honestly was just it was a work from home day for me, so a lot of work to do. Started off my day though with some breakfast, a little protein based breakfast burrito meal prep. I have a bunch of those still left, so we had one of those, and that kicked off our day with a little bit of a Greek yogurt. I tried a new brand out for once. It is, I can't remember the name of the actual brand though. It's strawberry cheesecake flavor, 12 grams of protein, I believe 80 calories, not 80 grams or something, that'd be crazy. So 80 calories, 12 grams of protein. With that, some blueberries, a banana, and some granola to go in there along with our breakfast burrito, and that is what we started our day with. Big fan of that to start the day because I'm getting in my fruits, which I love eating fruit. It makes me feel better throughout the day. I don't know if that's a placebo thing. It probably is. But overall, just eating decently, I guess, can't be a placebo as much as you want to make it out. And by you, I mean me, of course. So that's how we kicked off our day. And then after that, it was honestly just on my computer for like 6 hours straight. I have a presentation for tomorrow that I had to make sure was all set to go. So I did our initial mock-up, read through everything, made some edits, then had a little revision session with one of my coworkers, and then finalized it and got that all good. In total, that took about 6 hours, over 35 slides, and a bunch of information to present tomorrow for a group that I'm a part of, one of the leagues that we're in. So happy with that. Oh, that was a bird I was hearing, dude. I was hearing a little, like, I have music playing on my computer still. I can, like, barely hear it. And then I heard a bird chirping to my left. I'm like, why am I hearing two things at once? Like, did I leave something plugged in over there? There's nothing on my left that was going to make noise. I'm like, what is going on? So ignore me. I'm losing it over here. But yeah, that is pretty much how we spent most of the day today. Now, I'm at my desk in my room. That is where I do all my work. This is also a standing desk, so I wasn't just on my butt the whole time. Flexed it between standing and sitting pretty much every hour and a half, depending on how I was feeling. If I was sitting down too long, my butt would hurt. If I was standing up too much, my legs would start getting a little sore. And that is that. But as soon as that was over, I forgot my train of thought. So after that was over, I went out and did my cardio for the day. Not able to make it to the gym. I need to be better with it, but honestly, I felt like doing cardio today. Like, the rain quit and it was nice out. And one thing I'm always going to say is, like, I'd rather go outside than go to the gym right now when the weather's as nice as it has been. So we did some cardio, but also did a little bit of workout on the side. A lot of push-ups to make sure we're doing a little bit of work on our muscles still, some squats here and there, and some sit-ups. So we hit those to kind of cover the day. And yeah, that was overall our workout. About an hour 15 of that. I have a good little track I like to do around my apartment complex that can handle everything there. So that was our workout for the day. Then came back in, had some dinner. Same thing as breakfast in terms of the breakfast burrito, but then also had a little breakfast sandwich on the side with that, which was honestly just more eggs, a piece of toast, and a slice of cheese. So just making sure I'm getting a little more calories in, because the breakfast burritos are around 350 calories, 300 calories, and 30 grams of protein. So I'm not getting as many calories in if I'm only having two of those and a little bit of yogurt here and there. So I wanted to add a little more food in for the day and was happy with that. And then, yeah, got on to play some games and do a little more work. And that's where we are at this point. It is currently, let me check the time, 1:15 a.m. Getting ready to go to bed soon. Hopefully we can wake up a little earlier and get things going into the next day. But this weekend is going to be a little crazy for me, so apologies if there is a little delay in a video or two. I'm going to be doing a lot, so trying to get everything out on time might take a second. So if the videos aren't on their scheduled 10 a.m. Eastern, they might be a little later in the day, so just a heads up on that. But that was pretty much our day today and what everything looked like. I'm excited moving into tomorrow. Tomorrow, as soon as I'm done with my presentation at 2, then I'm going to try to get to the gym. We'll see how it goes. I also kind of got to get my car checked out. I got a lot of stuff to figure out. And something I do want to touch on as we wrap up this video, because that was kind of a short recap on the day, is just stress and dealing with it. Like I mentioned in yesterday's video, a lot of financial stress for me right now. I learned that the payment for the event I was doing 2 weeks ago is going to take 60 days to come in. Not a surprise. The contract I signed said it could take up to 60 days. Don't expect your payments to come in earlier than the latest day when you're doing projects like this. So really hoping to stick things through. Got to find a way to make some extra couple bucks here and there, so hopefully we can do that. Still awaiting my grad school application and seeing if that's going to be starting up in 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks, I think, actually, pretty much exactly. So, well, 3 weeks and I think 3 days, 3 or 4 days, depending on what day of the week the classes are going to be starting on. So not super stressed, but a little stressed on that as well. So overall, mentally, kind of just going through the motions right now. The semester's wrapping up. It's the busiest time of the year. I got travel plans. I got to get my car fixed. I got unexpected payments I got to make, and everything's just bouncing here. So trying to reel myself in, focus on the goals that I need to be focused on, that being health, making sure I'm continuing to eat healthy, making sure I'm not diving into those stress eating moments like I have done in the past. Not much on this transformation, maybe a day or two here or there, but no constant cheating on the diets. And then also just making sure that we get back into a steady, healthy routine, because right now, I'm going to be honest, I'm not in a steady, healthy routine. My sleep schedule is bad. I feel like I'm kind of coasting through days at points. So, got to make adjustments and got to do better. And that is something for myself. Like, I need to clean part of my room right now, and I've kind of pushed that a little bit. So hoping to take that advantage of my time, my free time next week especially, and get things all wrapped up and good and settled before I'm out of town for like 5 days and then back in town, so I got a lot of travel there. So just trying to get back into it. And I know it's been a common theme and something I've been repeating for the past couple days, but I'm going to keep repeating it until I can do it, so I can always have that constant reminder to myself. That is like the purpose of this entire series, as it is. It is a motivation for myself. It is making sure I'm staying disciplined and actually doing the stuff. Like, I'm going to be honest, there's a lot of days I don't want to record, whether that be because I'm just tired, whether that be because I'm ashamed of the things I did in the day and I don't want to share it, whether that be just overall I forgot about it and now it's 2 a.m. and I got to record it. Like, trying to keep myself accountable and trying to keep myself in flow of things. And you can be as passionate as you want and have as much motivation as you want. That means nothing if you don't have the discipline to do it, is a lesson that I have learned very hard, especially very recently. Like, discipline will hard carry you. Discipline will be the thing that at the end of the day is making sure, like, that's the one tether on your ankle that you're going to have to put on and like cage yourself into this. That's a weird analogy. I don't know if it made any sense, but the words just came to my head and my mouth said go. So pardon me for if those weren't too great, but yeah, that is pretty much where we're going to wrap things up for the day. Like I said, a lot going on, a lot to happen this weekend. So as always, thank you so much for the support, especially on Instagram, on the recent weigh-in. My coworker, my friend, my mom, all hit in the replies on that. So I appreciate all of them. Really helpful to have people supporting me along this way. Actually, I'm going to jump onto another topic. I know, like, one thing, have good friends when you're doing stuff like this, because in my first transformation I did 4 years ago, when I lost 100 pounds and then I put it all back on because I'm dumb, I had friends that were like, I tried to do content here and there and they'd be like, oh my God, ha ha ha, like making fun of it, and like genuinely lost friendships over that, just because if you're not willing to be with me when I'm going through hard stuff and trying to be better, then I don't want you as a friend. So making sure that you have the good friends alongside you, which I do, and I'm very lucky to have right now a good family alongside you as well on a journey like that. So just making sure you have all those bases covered, I promise you will go a long way, especially if you do something like this. The general support of people in the comments actually, I say it means a lot, and I don't think people can ever understand how much it does mean to have those comments. Every like other day I check a video and there's that like one comment will genuinely make my day. It's like, proud of you, you're doing good, or like your results are really showing. I could tell you've lost weight, that's awesome. I'm on my own journey. Like all of that means genuinely so much. So thank you for all the support on the videos. And as always, do better tomorrow, make a better version of yourself. Make decisions between today and tomorrow that tomorrow you're going to be happy with. Don't do the dumb things, don't fall into the stupid temptations, and you'll be much better for it come the next day. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.